Hello everyone, today I would like to talk about business growth and how, if you already have a lot of demand, you can generate even more demand to turn that into additional profit for your business. Now, if you've seen my YouTube banner, you know my slogan is to help small business owners become real entrepreneurs. So I would like to take a moment with you to explain how my business works, and then if you're a small business owner, how I will share certain ideas and concepts in this channel with you that will allow you to become a real entrepreneur. In order to understand what I really want to do with my channel, it's important to understand, first of all, what I do with my business. So, first of all, we have the goal of making small business owners more profit. That's actually our core goal. So we want to take small business owners who are making currently anywhere between 1,000 monthly profits, 5,000, even up to or close to 10,000 monthly profits, and we take them to 10,000 monthly profits and beyond. That is our core goal with my business. Now, how we actually do that, that is by marketing. So marketing is our core, and that means we generate more demand for your business. We generate more demand through lead generation. So we run advertisements, we get you leads. So these are people that are interested in your business, that you get their contact details. And then from those leads, we can reach out to them, we can set appointments with them, and then you can go to these appointments, or these prospects can come to you. You can hold sales meetings with them, and that's how you close them, and that's how you generate more demand and more active customers in your business. Now, that said, I think the core goal of any business should be to generate profit. That's why it's a business. That's not to say that should be the only goal of a business. There can be other goals as well. You can have a vision in your business, but ultimately, if you run a business, the main goal, or at least one of the main goals, should be to make profit. Otherwise, you should probably be running a nonprofit organization or something along those lines. So, with that said, how am I going to improve your profits if you already have or you feel like you already have enough customers and you can't really take on any more clients? Then how is marketing going to help you? And that's the issue I feel like a lot of prospects have when working with me or when considering to work with me, is they feel like they don't need it because they currently have a lot of demand already. Now, not everyone is like that. A lot of people struggle with demand, but I feel like most people already have the demand. And then they feel like, well, I don't really need marketing because I can't really use those extra customers anyway. And I feel like here, this is a problem, can be a problem with mindset, but this can also just be a problem with perception, that you don't understand how creating profits in your business works, or how you can at least optimize it. Because it's important to understand that with that extra demand, it's not just about taking on more and more and more and more clients. It's about using that demand to make your business more profit. And this means that we use this demand to raise our prices strategically so that we don't really have to do any more sessions than we're currently doing. We're just doing them more efficiently, and we're able to charge more per session or per project. And if you feel like, well, I don't really want to do that, that doesn't seem fair to me, honestly, you're kind of limiting yourself and your business growth, because that's really the only way you're going to grow in your business in terms of profit. It's by either selling more of what you have or by raising the prices. These are the fundamentals, the only two ways you can make more profit in your business. So it makes sense that if you want to grow, you will have to raise your prices eventually. Either that or you sell more. But if you sell more, then you can't really do more than what you can, especially if you're a service type business. You can't really do more work than, you're just physically capped by the time you have in your schedule. So the only choice you do have at some point is raising your prices. Now, the other choice you have is actually growing a team, but that comes often with a lot of complexity. And the general kind of advice is if you're not yet at 10,000 gross profit monthly, you shouldn't really be thinking about a team because that will just strain your complexity and strain your budgets and costs. So I would strongly advise just to think about raising your prices, especially if you're not at 10K yet. And then once you get beyond 10K, then you can start thinking about taking on team members. And now that's not to say you can't have an admin working for you or just some kind of freelancer doing some things, some small things here and there, but to take on actual full-time employees, that usually requires your business to be already, making even 20,000 gross profit monthly. That's usually a good point where you can start scaling a team. Otherwise, you need to think about raising prices. So a lot of small business owners feel like they don't have the problem, that they don't really need marketing because they already filled up their schedule. But actually, if you want to grow your business, that's kind of like limited thinking, because generating more demand is going to be one of the main factors that allows you to increase your prices, which allows you to increase the profits you make from your business. So with that said, it's important that for me, as a marketing agency and someone who delivers these services to my clients, it's important that I help them with their advertisement campaign. I help them improve their lead generation process. I help them get more demand. I help them make appointments. I help them even sometimes improve their sales at some point. And I do all that mostly for them. And then it's also my job to be a little bit of a coach and a consultant in their business, to teach them how this extra demand can actually help them in growing their business, because we need to turn that extra demand into extra profit. So that's usually when we need to raise prices and adjust also our sales strategy, because the sales strategy is what, if you don't have a good sales strategy, you're not going to be able to raise your prices. So we need to have the extra demand, and we also need to increase the quality of our sales, sales meetings or sales service to the customers. We need to improve that as well, because the better your sales is, the higher prices you will be able to charge as well. Now, that's it. Don't think, when you already have a high demand, don't think that you can't use marketing anymore, because the truth is, if you have too much demand, you should have already thought about raising your prices. So you probably should already be doing that, which then frees up more time in your schedule to do more marketing, generate more demand, and turn that extra demand into, again, extra profit for your business. And you need to do that until you have a successful business, and until you're like 10K monthly or beyond. And then at that point, once you get to 10, 20K a month, then you can start thinking about taking on team members. Because if you do that before that, chances are it's not going to be very profitable for you. So now that I've talked a lot about my business and what exactly I do in that, I still want to explain you what I actually want to do with this channel and how my business is linked to that. If you've seen my YouTube banner, you know that the slogan is to help small business owners become real entrepreneurs. That is the goal of this channel. Now, how will I teach you to do that in these videos? Now, this is where my business comes in, and this is where I will share ideas with you and concepts that I've learned from the experience myself. So from growing in my own business, from helping clients achieve that, from helping them generating leads, from helping them converting those leads into their appointments. So first we need to make the advertisements, then we need to convert those leads into actual meetings, sales meetings where you can sell them. And then we also need to take that sales process and make it efficient so that you can efficiently close those appointments that you get into actual customers and deals for your business. That's what's going to generate you more demands. And then we also need to learn how to take that demand and turn it into more profit for your business. And you will also learn about how to increase your prices here as well. So you can learn from my personal experience. You can also learn from the coaches that I have learned from. So I've learned from several industry leaders, people that are much further ahead than me, marketing professionals, business professionals, people like Eamon Gadzhi, Charlie Morgan, Jordan Platten, Justin Lalonde, Alex Hormozi, Stefan Angelovic, like all those people, they are miles ahead of where I am. And often their courses are priced at 3,000 euros or pounds, per course. So that's a lot of value I can share here with you, and I will share that for free. Obviously, I won't share like things I can't share with you, but I'll share as much as possible so that you can learn from these concepts and become an established business owner yourself. I also like personally reading books. So as you can see here on my shelf, and we have the 10 million, 100 million offers by Alex Hormozi. I like reading books. I think books are a little bit undervalued right now. I think everyone is kind of on the experience hype train. And I do think that experience is extremely, extremely valuable. And in a lot of cases, it's more valuable than books. But I still feel like having a good understanding, having a good framework, and having the right concepts and ideas of how business work will really help your business grow. Because if you don't have the strategy, you're limited to just doing the work. And then you can do as much work as you want sometimes, but if you don't have the right strategy to make more profits, if you don't have the right strategy to scale a team or to raise your prices, and all these like little areas of business that you kind of need to know, then you're just going to be stuck at trying to do more, but not really seeing the results. So therefore, I think that strategy is really important as well. And I do think that you can learn a lot of ideas and concepts from these books, especially if they're written by experienced entrepreneurs or academics to really grow your business. So I personally try to read about 45 minutes a day because I find that's like a great time frame for me. Then I can really invest a lot of time into my business, and I still read about a small hour every day. And usually I succeed in that unless if I have temporarily strain on my business, then I'm not always able to do that. But it's my goal to read 45 minutes daily. And usually I read about one new book every 2 weeks. So you'll also see some book reviews from me on this channel where I teach you the most important concepts, especially applied to you if you're a small business owner, how to grow into a more successful entrepreneur. That's really what this channel is about. And yeah, I hope to see you around. If you've learned something or you at least enjoyed this video, please give this video a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And please tell me in the comments, like, what are some of the issues that you faced in the past or that you're currently facing that is kind of preventing your business from becoming successful? Please let me know. I'm pretty curious to hear.